Okay, he started off pretty nice.
Martin wasn't ready for this shit.
I just felt like he took his foot off the gas, and then Gervonta was like, all right, I'm just going to pressure you, and he just couldn't keep him off.
Oh, dude, when he got hit with that last shot, I thought Frank was dead.
Oh,
the way he collapsed, brother. Oof.
Did you guys hear about Logan Paul and Bradley Martyn throwing it down?
I'm 260.
Fighting it? Yeah, exactly.
So they fought.
Bradley got pieced up and choked out immediately. And then very humbled.
He doesn't train. Bradley Martyn doesn't train.
Khamzat Chimaev was supposed to fight Robert Whittaker. That fight is off. I don't know why Khamzat's out. Is it
sick?
Food poisoning. I don't know what the he ate, but dude.
Let's list some of the things he ate. Probably crab cakes.
I had pork for the first time, brother. Nobody told me bacon is pork, brother.
We have Chael Sonnen and Anderson Silva.
This is the fight that we all want to see in boxing.
You know what's crazy? I suffer from clinical insomnia. This helped me a lot.
Welcome back to the Casuals MMA and Combat Sports Show. We're a show hosted by very casual fans. My name is Gilbert. That's Nick. That's David. And when we see Asian people, we all like to say, "I'm
thank you very much. We're so happy.
Thank you much."
I wasn't sure which one we were gonna go with.
I don't know. He does variations.
What's your favorite one that he does? Taira.
Dude, I love
Tatsuro?
when he does the misdirect. He goes like, "Oh, I'm happy." I'm like, dude,
Japanese snaggletooth, man.
You got snaggletooth, this guy?
Yeah, he got Japanese snaggletooth.
Dang, he looks like a model.
You know,
wasn't he the dude that was doing for a little bit and then he started fighting?
Get the out of here.
I think I saw a story on the Reddit page. Look it up. He's the one that said it.
We're gonna up his timeline and search.
I hope it's true because this is a wild accusation that I'm throwing out at him. But I remember seeing the UFC Reddit thread talking about how he used to do like
Hey, look.
to make money. Dude, what'd you type in? Porn?
the most obvious thing.
That's what you put in.
Hey, Nick, maybe you should.
You have to write gay porn. You fucking.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
Yeah. You pussied out, dude.
Great, guys. Just fuck up my search. It's fine. Yeah, I'm not clicking that.
I think Nick just be having fantasies.
I think Nick thinks all Japanese guys do gay porn.
I could have sworn I saw that.
Well, there was a show called Terrace House. One of the contestants.
Something to do with
he actually did do porn.
Which season is that? I love Terrace House.
It was the last one, and then he actually did porn. So I could see that happening. Jackie Chan did porn.
No,
really?
Yeah, before he started doing acting to make money, he did porn. So did Cameron Diaz.
Really?
What?
I haven't masturbated to any of these,
except for the
specifically the Jackie Chan. Yeah.
Hey, you could look up Cameron Diaz like softcore porn. She was in a softcore porn. Oh, dude, shit was fucking tight.
But Jackie?
I've heard.
How does Jackie do porn? Oh, you killed my uncle! Uncle!
Don't want trouble.
I don't want to come. I don't want to come.
All right, so we have UFC Fight Night, Perez versus Taira. A lot of people were saying online, kind of a snooze fest of an entire card, not a lot of KOs, but I was very excited for this main event.
Yeah.
Look, Taira was he did this weird thing I'd never seen anybody do on somebody's back. Did you see that shit?
The little leg lace on the other
leg
side
lace,
of the
and then
sit-ups?
He tried to leverage.
Yeah, he was moving his body
and
over.
then it didn't work, so he grabbed his wrist, wrapped it around his body, and then he did it, and then he fell.
Dude.
I was like, what the fuck was that? I've never seen that before.
The way his knee collapsed a little bit was
it was bad.
It was hard to watch. But Taira, though, like he's definitely a great prospect for a reason. And he's only 24, man.
What do you guys...
He's probably gonna get a title shot in the next 2 fights.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what do you guys make of his whole performance? He's on a 6 now. He's I guess 7-0.
Every time I've seen him, I've always thought he was very impressive. I thought he was really good, and it's always like I feel like the 125 division is ready for these kind of contenders. Like if he were to fight Mokaev right now, I don't know how that fight would go.
Yeah, especially because Taira's wrestling is super fucking good too. But I think Mokaev just has better scrambles. So
he can make him scramble a little bit more. But then in the stand-up, Taira's got a good jab. He had good strategies with the clinch. I like the clinch that he was doing to stop the wrestling. And when he got taken down, he was able to use some Japanese jiu-jitsu and get up. Not Brazilian, bro. He used some Japanese
jiu-jitsu. I think what my favorite adjustment that he did was because Perez knows about Taira's reach. Obviously, he has a weird fucking body. Look how long his arms are. Yeah. So Perez started blitzing him, and he was actually having good success. Well, Taira made an adjustment. He started doing the step back too, pong pong, dude, and it made him stop. So I thought that was super fucking cool and very high level for somebody so young to be able to make that short adjustment, especially on the fly in those rounds.
And he just looks so poised while Perez is just blitzing him, because I think a lot of guys, getting in a firefight with Alex Perez.
Yeah.
It was a little scary. He got tagged with some big hooks.
Yep.
But he stayed in the pocket, stayed
got
calm.
a chin on him, huh?
And just worked his jab. Like, he just looked very polished.
Yeah, he was a bit, he kind of had a slow start, right? And that kind of works to Perez's advantage. But once he got his feet under him, it was kind of like, okay, I got your timing.
Yeah, that whole grappling exchange. I would like to see him wrestle a little bit more, but I got the sense that like Taira was done eye poking him. Did you see how many times he eye poked him?
Yeah.
But it was the cleanest eye pokes you've ever seen. Like fingers were straight up.
Very
It was just
Japanese
like,
about it.
Yeah,
Very
it was
clean.
just like a little bit. You're like, was that eye poke? But he did a really good job the whole fight.
Look at this
Man.
shit.
Yeah, the way he climbed on his back. Oh
Yeah.
dude. And he's threatening him the whole time. He's lacing those legs around. I think the experience in the gay porn really helped him out. In
100%, dude.
That's made up.
That's definitely some gay porn moves. Look at this.
Yeah, that's
Look at this, dude. Look at this.
a high flying move.
Watch
right
him
here.
rap because it wasn't working before.
And his
and
knee buckled, man.
it was so bad.
I'm surprised he didn't put him against the cage.
Yeah.
Does this. So he grabs that
But
far
he-
wrist.
he couldn't really
and
walk.
then- You see that shit?
Yeah, bro.
Because I think before, when his hands were free, he could kind of use it as balance to like counteract when he was trying to throw him. So he's like, "Fuck that! Let me grab this wrist. You got nothing." Takes him to the.
And the way he locked up his legs, he couldn't really walk that well. Every time he'd walk, he'd feel unstable, and I think that's the reason why he
Hey
eventually
man, knee
buckled.
pains, dude. I know knee pains.
Oh,
bro.
that's awful.
It's
That's
just
awful.
so bad, dude.
All right. So what do you guys think? We like this kid. I get excited when there's an Asian fighter that kind of makes it up in the ranks and actually does something.
Minus Japanese people, dude. he's from Taiwan. I'm from Korea. Some atrocities. Actually, they were a lot nicer to you than they were to us. Did
They're
they do
very
it
mean to you. They were mean to me.
Oh, they did.
I'm mostly
something to the
Chinese,
But they
people.
weren't dipping me in like boiling water.
Oh, okay. Okay.
They were just making us cook and clean.
I think during the time,
Teach us how to make a yo-yo.
Oh shit! Deep cut Asian history over here.
I want a yo-yo now.
yo-yo. But you know, I think there was a period of time where the Japanese they were just wilding out, dude. They were pillaging
Hey,
everybody.
let me tell you something. My favorite movie of all time, Godzilla.
Why?
Because they just be killing Japanese. I'm kidding.
fine.
Are you
Finally.
saying Godzilla's pro Korea?
100%. That's just an angry Korean guy.
Shiba!
Yeah, I just watched Godzilla -1 the other day, and
Oh, what did you think?
I was like, this has to be Korea's favorite movie of all time. You know, the title of Godzilla -1 is just hilarious in and of its own, because after the war, it was there basically at ground zero again. And so when Godzilla comes, he goes, no, -1.
Oh,
That's why they call it Godzilla -1.
put
I
that
had
together.
no idea.
Yeah,
Oh
because
shit,
they're starting from 0, and then
Yeah.
Godzilla comes, fucks it up even more, so they're -1.
That's a tough back to back, dude.
bro.
But if you could survive both, you're a strong country, I think.
Korean people are just like, yes, fuck yes. Play a movie one more time.
Put on repeat.
Dude, is David just watching this over and over again?
Nah.
3 hours long?
That's like OG Korean sentiment. I'm a Korean American. I don't know about this stuff.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, you do. Flyweight. So where do we want to see Taira? So he's now moved up from 13 to 5. Why is Usyk so low? Damn. Okay.
Because he kind of did get a title shot
A little early.
when he was like 11
Yeah.
or something.
yeah,
too.
so he's
Okay.
at 9.
10 or 11.
So we have Brendan Royval, we have Brandon Moreno, who's kind of out but might be back in the fall. We have Amir Albazi, which is very dangerous, and we have Kai Kara France, which I think could be a good matchup if he isn't with someone right now.
I think that's going to be a hard fight for Kai Kara France.
Yep.
I also think that Brandon Moreno versus Taira will be great.
That'd be a fun fight.
They had the same kind of similar fight style in terms of like how they use their reach and that long jab. And also, too, Brandon Moreno's wrestling and scrambles are really good, too. So we'll see what's up.
They should just give him Royval, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Just go Royval, see what's up. Because I don't think he has a fight lined up, and he's gotta get some steam before he can get another title fight. He might be in like a Max Holloway position where he has to fight like 3 other guys, clean out all the rest of the contenders for him to get a title fight.
Yeah, I would say if Moreno does come back, I would say give Taira a UFC Japan fight night in Tokyo.
That'd be
Give
great.
him one of these.
They're for sure gonna do that.
They have to. And that other guy that just came over from Ryzen, the champ.
Because he wouldn't fight Mokaev because he's below him. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's trying to get to the title.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's going to happen.
But he's so Japanese and respectful, he might fight Mokaev. He might be like, okay, I will fight to you like that. You know,
His voice is a lot more high pitched. Started again.
Hey, hey, I will fight you.
Yeah, how do Japanese people do that? Why does it go so like and then goes English?
Gay porn.
There it
That's
is.
right. That's yeah. See, I told you guys this is what happened. This is what happened to Taira. This is a fact. He did gay porn. This is a fact.
I think you completely made that shit up, and you probably thought of it in your dreams because you're gay as well.
He is a pretty handsome man, you know.
I'll let you guys call out anything you want to talk about.
Nah, let's talk about fucking Frank Martin.
But let me give a shout out to this
and Gervonta, dude.
Can we give a shout out to this lady right here? This was a fucking fight. Did you guys see this?
No, I didn't see.
Okay, great. Maybe focus on it next time. This was like a one. This was like a one.
The one fucking weekend this guy saw the fight. He wants to give us shit.
Did you guys watch that fight with Shailene Nugabarakats?
He got a sub.
Never fight somebody with Michael Jackson disease, dude.
Bro.
Yeah.
Hey, that's facts. Remember Scott Jorgensen?
I was gonna say, was that
kind of looks like that fool, dude.
Never fight people who are losing their skin, dude.
They
got too much shit to go through right now.
Yo, seriously?
There's something to it.
That's why all those Koreans are street beasts, man. All that oppression.
He's almost fully transformed now. Like when he first started fighting, it wasn't as. Wait, is that the word I'm using? What's the word I'm looking for?
I know, but transformed is fucking wild.
Nah, Scott Jorgensen was what he had like spots, and then later in his career he was all white.
Yeah, he's almost fully complete.
Yeah, evolution.
His final form.
No, not de-evolution. Black is better, all right? Nice try, racist.
It's like powder.
Yeah, he's actually going backwards. Sorry, Richie.
All right. Dude, we got Tank Davis. We got Frank Martin.
This fight was a good fight, bro.
I just talked about this with my buddy Malik about this on my podcast. And you know what, dude? Martin wasn't ready for this shit.
Okay, he started off pretty nice. He was winning some rounds. He had a good jab, and it seemed like Gervonta was still trying to get his foot in a
disciplined,
huh? Yeah, it looked good. But then he, to me, when I was watching it in the backyard on the stream, it looked like.
The fuck were you watching this?
It was
in an alley doing gay porn.
Kind of. It was kind of very similar, but I just felt like he took his foot off the gas, and then Gervonta was like, "All right, I'm just gonna pressure you and just keep walking you down,"
which is what he always does.
Yeah, and he just couldn't keep him off.
I think like one of the things that my buddy brought up that was pretty astute is that how do you go from a boxer who started so late in his career with Gervonta Davis, who started when he was 7?
Yeah.
You know, so time and experience means a lot as well. And Frank Martin started his career pretty late. So you have Gervonta Davis who started at 7. There's a lot of catching up to do no matter what you say, right? Because people try to compare, you know, for example, like Lomachenko, he came late as a pro. You see how many amateur fights he had?
That's a different level.
That's a different conversation.
Different level.
You know, Olympic boxer too. Different conversation.
Different pedigree as well.
Exactly. So when I saw Frank Martin, when he got hit with that last shot, I thought Frank was dead. That shit was bad.
It was so bad.
It was
the way he collapsed. I was like, oh no.
He had him up against the ropes. Just started throwing bombs. He tried to angle out. Sorry, bink, perfect.
It was like, I feel like the flip changed, like in most Gervonta fights, where once he lands that first big shot, because he kept stepping in and throwing that looping uppercut. And I was like, ooh, once you feel that a couple times,
changes everything.
Yeah, man. Like your ability to want to throw definitely goes out the door a little bit.
Look at Frank. He's like super wide-eyed right now. He's
scared. Hell yeah, man, because you got to watch him. And anytime you throw a jab or you throw a jab cross down the pipe, he's ready to exchange with you. But I feel like you have to kind of have a higher volume against a guy like Gervonta just to kind of not let him get his footing. And this is the worst place you want to be.
Oh, God.
Is against the corner. Obviously easier said than done, but it's like there's nothing.
Oh,
the way he collapsed, brother. Oof.
Bro, I bet if you're Martin,
textbook.
Like, I'm winning this fight. Oh shit, I might win this
because he was up on scorecards for a lot of the judges, right?
Yeah.
A lot of
first 5 rounds or something.
Yeah,
like that.
I think for people who kind of just come forward, especially somebody like
I thought white guys only do that when they win.
Nah, man.
He been doing that.
Black people did it first, dude. Know your history.
Michael Chandler, first you take their kids, now you take their celebrations. Come on, man. This is why you lost the Conor fight.
Oh shit. Dude.
Story has is every time Michael Chandler wins, he adopts an African baby.
So he really wants to win that Conor fight. He just wants one more.
Holy shit. 30-0, 28 KOs.
You know what happens with somebody like this guy too? It's like, I think Bivol style would work really well against somebody like him.
Yeah.
Right? Or in, out. They just don't ever allow him to just come in like that. And then bink, just super, super strong with the lead hand. You know what I mean? But then who else boxes like Bivol? You know? So let's figure that out first.
Not many guys. And just have that pace, the conditioning to have that pace for
high volume.
12 rounds.
High volume.
Oof.
So what do you guys think about Ryan Garcia wearing the Tank Davis #1 fan shirt in the audience.
That's funny. Didn't say "fight me, bitch" in the back or something like that.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I think there was someone told me that it said "fight me, bitch" on the backside.
Dude, do we run that back?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, if they
the
want to make a
hydration
ton of
costs.
money, you know.
Yeah. I mean, well, there's still. I mean, well, boxing is getting very interesting now, just because like the Saudi guys want to buy every single boxing promotion ever and then combine it into one.
Smart.
It's obviously not going to happen. There's going to be maybe a few that they'll be able to combine, but either way, they're making it interesting now, right? Because the bag is there. So what we're finding out now too is that fighters actually have a lot more control in who they want to fight than they say they do. They go, my promotion, but no, you can make it happen if you want. If you want, right? But everybody's trying to protect that zero so much, which is why boxing has become so fucking boring. But that's why I love MMA. Like, we don't look at fights for that win-lose column. We're like, who's fighting? That's the important part. And so now, if boxing starts moving away from losing that zero to being like the most important part of your career, it's just going to be more and more exciting, like it has been recently. I personally don't give a fuck if you have a zero. I just want to see you fight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So if they kind of fix that problem there, then I think boxing is going to start rivaling UFC again, because UFC has moved past boxing 100%.
Wait, can you explain this? So Saudi Arabia, they're trying to buy every single boxing promotion, get rid of the belts. Is that the idea?
Well, they're trying to unify everything. So there's a guy in Saudi Arabia. He's the one that threw the Tyson fight and everything else.
Yeah.
So he is putting out a proposal where I just read that he wants to buy a bunch of these organizations and start combining them into one.
That'd be perfect.
Because guess what happens? Now you have to fucking fight. It's not because a fighter can't say, "Oh, it's because of my promotion." No. We're all one major promotion. So maybe not all of them, but a majority of the bigger ones, right?
Yeah.
But obviously they're not going to sell. You think Eddie Hearn's going to sell his shit? No. Probably not. No. You know, he top rank all this other
But
shit.
it depends how big the bag is.
Bob
right?
Arum, yeah.
Yeah, probably not. So, but it's kind of cool to see somebody understanding what the problem is, actually having the funds to do it, right? Because I'm a little tired of it. I'm kind of tired of it, just to wait for these huge fights. Like, we always have these conversations to stipulate, oh, what if this boxer fought this? Why is it a what if?
Why can't they fight? Why can't they meet in the middle? Why can't they meet at their certain weight? Because the rehydration clause is whack. Bro.
Yeah.
For all that
It's
shit.
so whack. And it potentially shortens the career of some of these fighters, man. Like, imagine you weren't able to rehydrate the way you're supposed to, and then you might get KO'd. And that might change your career forever, dude. You know, like, you may not be able to recover from that. So it's like, let these guys be healthy. Let them fight. Let's have a fair fight, because that's all we want to see.
Look at Ryan Garcia with that rehydration clause that he had with Tank. He looked like a zombie.
Yeah.
It was bad. I mean, he's kind of lucky that it was a body shot that took him down. Because imagine if he got hit in the fucking head. His CT would be way worse, dude.
Yeah, and I want to see how that fight plays out. That's what I really want to see, both these guys at a proper weight without the rehydration, and see if Ryan Garcia could beat Tank. Like, that's the fun part. That's what, as fans, that's what
I'm pretty sure Tank wouldn't want that anyways, because Ryan Garcia is substantially bigger than him.
Yeah.
Like, a lot.
He's tall, too.
Super tall, super lanky, and he might be faster than him, too. So it's like, and you already saw, too, it's not like it's not like the story of the Tank and Frank Martin fight, right? What happened with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia had a good chance to knock him out. He just looked worn the fuck out. Yeah. So who knows what's going to happen? Nobody ever talks about the weight cut and how important it is to see the outcome of the fight. People just don't know how. Look, let's just put it like this, right? Most of you can't even lose fucking 10 pounds in a year, right? And you're kind of downplaying the weight loss thing in the fight.
Absolutely.
Like, I have been trying to lose 30 pounds for the last 2 years, and it's not happening. It's fucking hard. So now on top of that, too, imagine this: a calorie deficit. You're sweating all your shit out, and you're still training.
Yeah.
Like, usually when people lose weight, they can only do one or the other really well. They have to do all three in a short span of time. Mentally, that fucking fucks you too. On top of that, injuries. Yeah. Like, how do you deal with this stuff, right? So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with boxing, but it has been looking a lot better lately. Shout out to Saudi Arabia, dude.
Whoa.
Shout out to boxing, looking great lately. We have Chael Sonnen and Anderson Silva.
Yeah, this is the fight that we all want to see in boxing.
I didn't even know this was happening.
You know what's crazy? I suffer from clinical insomnia. This helped me a lot.
Was it like 8 rounds or something?
Sound asleep.
Yeah, I didn't want to see two OGs just fucking spar each other lightly as possible.
Would you been down if it was a real pro fight?
Yes.
Okay, good.
And it turned out to be a draw, which is so fun.
Look how nice they are. Look at this.
It's too nice.
This is how I want us to train on Friday mornings and shit.
Here's what I think. If you think, what if Chael had landed one hard shot? You think Anderson would have been like, oh,
100%.
Okay, Damn.
But then Chael's a gentleman, dude.
I feel like it was Chael.
Yeah, now he's in the money-making business now. Like, he knows. Because apparently he wants to fight with Jorge Masvidal.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I want to see that in boxing, bro.
Yeah, I'm okay off of that.
I don't want to see Chael box. I want to see him wrestle, dude. I want to see him grapple.
Let me see him as CGI.
It's when I was watching this, I was just like, what was the point of this?
Yeah, I'm like, who paid?
Yeah, who is this for?
Yeah, exactly. Who is this for? They are literally patty cakes. Look at that. That was slick as fuck, though. See right there?
Like that.
That's when I turned it off. I was like, I'm done. He threw this overhand and he just binked him on his head.
There were so many shots that Anderson threw in this. I'm like, oh, knockout.
Yeah.
Knockout.
One thing I'm really sick of is the fucking GoPro footage on the ref, dude.
Yes.
Can we get rid of that, dog?
You know who did that shit? Fucking PFL.
Yeah, we don't need to see that.
That's why PFL failed.
Like, sometimes it's
'Cause of the
cool. I guess sometimes it is a cool angle, but it's like, just look
is
to the
it?
other camera. You guys have 8 cameras in the fucking ring, dude. There isn't a better angle that you can get. This shaky ass
100%. Whoever fucking suggested that PFL ref cam was fired.
Dude,
it was
that's awful.
so bad.
That is awful.
Yeah. Probably Kevin Hart suggested it, dude.
This is going to be good.
Yeah.
Another recap that we didn't put on the notes is, did you guys hear about Logan Paul and Bradley Martyn throwing it down at your face? Did you guys hear about this?
No.
So Bradley Martyn, I guess, and Logan Paul have been going back and forth about like fighting.
I'm 260. Bro.
Fighting it. Yeah, exactly.
Who do you think won? So they fought.
So Bradley, it seems like he was building this up essentially to like, hey, let's do a real MMA fight. Like, you know, one of the big Logan fights that you can make real money. But Logan was like, nah, dude. He's like, you talk shit about me and you said meet me in front of Zoo Culture, so let's do it. So they had a no camera clause and they signed agreements. They fought. And from what everyone said, Sean O'Malley and everyone's like, oh, Bradley got like pieced up and choked out immediately.
Yeah, I would imagine.
And then very humbled.
He doesn't train. Bradley Martyn doesn't train.
He doesn't train.
If he starts to
he
train,
truly believes. So he actually called Brendan Schaub, can you train me? And Brendan's like, when's the fight? He's like, in 6 hours.
No.
Say this one grappling.
Well, what was he thinking? Like, number one, Logan Paul is close to his size, right?
He's not that.
Like, not maybe 260, but in terms of height, reach, everything else.
he's strong enough.
Yeah.
You know, he's big enough.
And plus, you know, you don't think Logan Paul's on some roids too? He's on some juice. He's 100% on juice.
He has to if you're doing the WWE.
Yeah, dude.
Like, your body will break down if you're not on something doing that type of
Yeah,
shit.
it's 2 juiced out guys versus the one guy who's actually, you know,
An athlete.
an athlete who has wrestled for a majority of his life, and on top of that, he had boxing training. So you're going against like a shoot boxer. Like, come on, what did you think was going to happen? Like,
And he trains.
Yeah.
And there's video footage of Logan Paul rolling with Craig Jones, rolling
Is
with
he?
Volk. He's getting beat up, which
Paulo Costa.
is what we expect, you know? But, like, he's still training.
Yeah.
I don't see any footage of Bradley Martyn training. I've
Yeah.
never seen him train. So.
They look honestly the same build. They're both on roids.
It's
Yeah,
not, dude. He's
I
not
would think
that
he's
big.
262. Yeah. Yeah, he's a big motherfucker, man.
Logan Paul has to be in his like 220s, 230s. Like, that's not that far off.
Yeah. So Bradley finally got the fight he wanted after calling every single person out. But he did ask Logan, like, hey, can we actually run this with MMA fight and have real training? And Logan's just like, no.
Yeah.
No, dude.
Why? What's the point?
Yeah, but yeah, I think it was pretty quick. I think Bradley did power bomb him, and then Logan got him in some kind of arm bar, and then eventually got the rear naked or something. After like a jab, that's when Bradley went for the, oh shit, I got popped in the face with a knuckle.
I mean, who the fuck cares though, huh?
Exactly.
Who the fuck cares about 2 rich white guys fighting? I
don't
literally
care,
don't
dude.
give a fuck.
That's why I say get a rich white guy, fight an oppressed Korean. Dude.
Yeah.
So Bradley Martyn, let's go. Meet in front of Zoo Culture.
Just knock me out for some money, please.
I'll do it for a bag.
These motherfuckers think I'm actually fight back. That's funny. No, knock me out. I'll get a little CTE, and then I'll get some money, and I'll walk away, dude.
You can sell it good. We'll practice it.
I'll talk a lot of shit, that's for sure.
Pretend to be stiff on the floor.
Easy work, just like this. I'll do the shit with my arms like this. Highlight.
Toes curl up.
They see the zoom in of me just with my eye peeking
Just
open. a little bit. Is he smiling? I'm rich. How old is Bradley Martyn? Is he in his 40s?
I think he's like mid to late 30s.
Oh, that's not a good look.
He finally shaved his head, though.
Good, man.
Bro, he looks good with a shaved head.
Yeah, he looks
White
fine.
guys could pull out. Got white guys with beard. Shave your head, brother.
Did you see that Bradley Martyn slap that kid that like some kind of like streamer?
I see all these
Look at
video
streamers.
clips of Bradley Martyn just beating up people randomly that are way smaller than him.
but like
Yeah.
tiny guys.
yeah. I saw him beat up that one Filipino dude, the streamer guy,
Oh, I didn't see that.
Sneeko.
Oh, he's Filipino?
Is he?
Oh, I thought he was black.
I thought he was
I
Filipino.
thought his name was Sneaker.
Could be.
Dude, stop. Hey, Dad, stop this.
It's not sneaker?
He's
Oh,
not
sneak up. I don't know, dude.
Hey, with a hard R, bro.
Hey, whoa, bro. So I just seen him beating up people. So it's like, okay, good. It's good that you got to fight someone your own size. But also,
who cares?
why'd you fucking put this in the show notes, dude? How dare you?
That's why I wasn't. What should be in the show notes is the chaos that is UFC 303, which is 2 weeks from now. David called and said this man would not fight Conor McGregor out last minute. Now we have, there's a footage of Alex Pereira's manager calling him in the car while he's in seminar in Australia and said, hey, you want to fight at UFC 303 and save it? And Pereira said, let's go.
Jama. What an animal.
So once again, Alex Pereira and Jiri are going to fight for the second time as the headliner. They did the same thing when they saved the Miocic and John Jones card.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you guys think for Alex? Is this, he just fought, he's 2 broken toes. What do you think? Does that affect him?
I think he'll be fine.
He's fine, right?
I think he'll be fine.
Is he fine? Because Jiri looked good in that last fight.
Dude, I rewatched it. It's a lot closer than I imagined, that I remembered, I mean. So it is crazy. Like, it is like, I do feel like a big fight feeling. I get a little nervous thinking about it because if Pereira can go out there and smoke him again and catch him, then that'll be like, he's fighter of the year.
Fight of the fucking century.
Yeah, man. Like,
I feel like Alex knows he's getting older now too.
So he's got to get him now.
He has to get in everything that he can. So he's just taking these fights. He don't give a fuck.
And you know what he said? He goes, after this fight, I'll probably take a break until November. He's like, I'll take a little break and then I'll come back in November, maybe December.
Then I'll do the New Year's card.
Yeah.
He just loves fighting, dude. And
But those kickboxing guys, like, they're scheduled too. Like, I feel like they have to fight all the time. So it's just,
I don't even think the general public knows. Like, back in the day when they would fight back to back in the same day.
Yeah,
right?
So this is fucking nuts.
They do like like 2-3 fights in one night. So it's pretty crazy.
Isn't that mindset so different where, like, you're saying Alex will just take a fight and not give a shit, where, like, you see someone like Chandler who has a different mindset where it's like, I'm just going to keep waiting for the big money fight, which I understand, but it's like, you're 37, brother.
But I feel like when it comes to Pereira, it's different because Michael Chandler doesn't have as much options as Conor McGregor. It's like, does Michael Chandler want to fight Arman Sarukian? For what?
Like, I choked out an alligator.
You know what I mean? Did he? What the fuck?
This guy's, he's going full man mode.
Yeah,
or gay Brokeback Mountain. One of those.
Either one. So it's like, is he going to fight one of those killers for, like, not as big of a payday? Or is he going to wait for Conor McGregor, which he believes is probably an easier matchup for him, where he can get paid, like, the big bucks? So it's like, I don't know. It's a little different position. So for Pereira, he's champ. And it seems like he wants to fight in heavyweight. He has a lot of things that he wants to do in a sport. So I think the mindset is just differently there. I think Michael Chandler realizes that he's probably towards the end of his career.
I think that with Alex Pereira, if he, let's say this fight he loses, right? He's just going to go to heavyweight.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
He's like, why not?
Yeah, fuck it.
Because he's made all the money in the world, right? People fucking love him. He has everybody's respect. He's probably a Hall of Famer now.
Absolutely.
So already,
Isn't that crazy? The fastest.
He broke so many records already.
Yeah.
Right? Fastest to 2 titles. Fastest to 1 title.
Fought at MSG twice?
Yeah, bro. So it's like, this guy is just ready to go. And I feel like this is a UFC's wet dream of just having a guy who can knock people out.
Ready to go.
Who's ready to fight, who's willing to fight multiple times a year. If he spoke a little bit of English.
But even that, I think he broke the mold.
Oh, absolutely.
Typically, like, you gotta learn English. Didn't need to do it.
But, like, look, you sent us a clip of Renato Moicano. This guy.
The best.
Talking about Rose.
So fucking funny. Imagine if Pereira.
What is this guy? So ugly.
He's like, brother, my brother. Play that clip, dude.
Yeah.
Play that clip. I
want to fight Michael Chandelier.
Like, this dude is fucking hysterical. Like, the fan base is gonna get even crazier for him. This is him reacting to Rosas saying chiwi.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is, dude.
Look, man, one thing that I have to point out, this is one of the ugliest the sound.
Yeah, that's fucked up, bro.
And put this, look at that, my brother. This
My brother.
is unbelievable ugly, my brother.
Oh my.
Ugly, my brother.
Oh,
Damn, that fool really looks like me, dog.
He looks like you if you went through a blender.
Oh my!
Hey, in that Rosas fight, he had the fool's back, and he was like doing that, and I was like, dude, that's my face.
When I come,
that's my
the face I make.
I feel bad now. I apologize. Look, it's early in the morning. Rosas, I don't mean to make jokes with you. The only reason I don't want to make jokes with him anymore is because he's sensitive. Like, if he wasn't sensitive, I wouldn't feel bad. But apologies, man. I didn't mean to call you a blobfish. You're not Nick in a blender.
You're not.
You are
an amazing fighter.
First of all, I've said more good things about him than I have made jokes.
Yeah,
true.
Right? It just the negative things just sound better.
Yeah,
they sound more funny.
Raul, I've never ever voted against you on a fight. I always thought you were to smash through everybody, and I've been right most of the time because you're fucking amazing. Yeah. You know, we just make jokes, dude. How dare you fucking block me?
Do another apology. Then look at the camera and say "chewy-wee."
Chewy-wee.
That's the Peloton version.
Chewy-wee.
Did you see Ariel Helwani do the chewy-wee?
What do you say?
Was it cringe?
It made me want to just throw my phone out into the ocean. It was just so...
You live so far from the ocean. You'd have to drive to Santa Monica.
Yeah. Just to be like this, Ariel, come on.
Come on, dog.
He did a chewy-wee. I was like, oh, Ariel.
Chewy-wee.
I mean, I guess I like Ariel because of that, because he's not afraid to embarrass himself, though.
He's a fun time.
Yeah, he's a good fun time.
Bro, but surrounding this fight, Ariel got wrecked online by Michael Bisping.
Why?
Bisping did a whole thing on being like, dude, Ariel Helwani, dude, this dude is so annoying. He's always trying to get the first scoop, blah, 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 blah. Like, dude, like, get over it. Like, stop trying so hard to, like, get the first scoop on this. Let it be. And whatever happens, happens with 303. Because Ariel is basically doing, play-by-play every single, like, minute about what's happening. And Ariel had his defense, which I thought was great, which was like, bro, this is my fucking job.
Exactly.
I'm supposed to break the news. Do I tell you how to throw left hook? No. And he goes, Michael Bisping, I'm going to start calling you Bisping Bootlicker because Dana White pays your bills. You have to play nice with them.
Damn.
UFC didn't tell the fans anything, so I'm trying to keep people informed. It's my job. And I was like, all right.
I think the fans appreciate it, though.
Oh,
they
I loved
appreciate Ariel Helwani, who's like releasing all this information.
But what I don't understand Michael Bisping's perspective. Like, what is his perspective?
I think he just was irritated that, like, because a lot of people, for some reason, were commenting while Ariel was releasing, like, some information that was kind of unclear because he couldn't tell his sources. They're like, oh, he's just trying to make stuff up and get clicks. Like, none of this is real. Yeah. But then it turns out all of it was right. But it's like you wouldn't question, let's say, like an NBA or NFL analyst. You're like, oh, that person said that. I trust it. But in MMA, it's kind of weird. The fans are very much like, we're like, nah.
And it's also for Ariel's, like, Ariel's pretty tapped in. Like, you can't, his whole show is getting fighters that he talks to every single day, the biggest names.
And he's been around for a long time.
So there's a lot of trust that's built in with his fighters. So he can't kill his sources like that.
And out people,
yeah, bro. Like, it's part of the game.
It's just a weird kind of criticism.
It's a weird take.
Yeah, it's like, hey, how dare you be a journalist, you journalist?
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, that's what he's supposed to.
And especially out of all the MMA media sources, because we're probably considered MMA media.
Oh,
we need legit guys like that who are releasing the news and not saying Tatsuro done gay porn.
Does gay porn as a fact.
This is his hot takes. Tatsuro did gay porn.
I'm releasing the news.
That better be the title of this video. 100%. Rojas is Nick in a blender.
You call him Rojas, bro. It's Rosas.
Rosas, man. He's not red. His name is not red.
Dude, this is not going well for me and this guy's relationship at all, man.
Dude, I don't know. One day you're gonna be in his corner.
I think he was in Anaheim recently. I wanted to go there and just say hi to him, but
shake his hand.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna vlog this. We're gonna get you to meet him in person and apologize.
I just don't want him to hit me because he's 19.
He'll do it.
And 19 people.
He seems respectful.
I don't know about that, dude.
You seen those streamers just doing shit to people?
I think he'll kill me, dude.
Really? I think he's a nice guy, dude.
No, it's because I can't help be myself. So I'm gonna be like, hey, what's up, man? Blobfish. And then
that's what you hit him with?
Finger gun?
Yeah. Hey, Blobfish. Hey, listen. I only made that joke so you could see it, and I like you a lot. Would you like to come on our show, Blobfish?
You can't do that, David.
Rojas.
And then in my head, I'm like, stop saying Blobfish. Just stop it right now.
What do you guys think? Early predictions, I want to get it from both of you. Alex Pereira, Jiri. And they both fought at UFC 300, so what do you think?
Jiri's probably fighting a waterfall right now. He's punching a waterfall, getting ready for this fucking fight. You know what I mean? So I think, dude, it's really hard to bet against Pereira.
We didn't get to see enough in the first fight either.
Yeah.
They Jiri was actually doing pretty good.
He did well, despite the low kicks, right, which took his leg out really early. But I feel like Pereira, he could obviously get tagged, but I just think Pereira, you got to go with Pereira. You know, just the power,
Yep.
the range. Like, we all seen Jiri almost get finished multiple times, and I feel like you can't play that type of game with Pereira. I don't know what you got to do to beat Pereira, but...
Elite wrestling, but who's the elite wrestler in his weight division besides John Jones?
Ankalaev.
Oh, Ankalaev.
But this guy knees Johnny Walker in the face on the ground. So it's like,
yeah,
if he could make it to the fight, if he could be reliable, because Ankalaev has had some weird fights where it's like, dude, what's going on? Like,
yeah, he also complains too much.
Yeah, so it's like if he could make it to the title fight, that's a great matchup for him.
Yeah.
But it's like you were springboarded to fight Johnny Walker. You need him in the face, disqualification. So it's like, what do you do with Ankalaev now?
Damn, I don't know.
What do you want? You want to say Jiri, don't you?
I want to say Jiri just because I feel like Jiri actually might try to take him to the ground.
Right, push your mic up close.
I think he's gonna. I think
disconnected.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god!
You were just talking.
I was just talking into the phone. The fuck?
He peels off the phone.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, so my next fight.
Let me tell you.
Hello.
This is what's happening here, guys.
Sorry, Richie. This is bad audio. We're just fucking.
Which is like my first time. Oh God.
We're fucking up the audio for bits. Sorry.
I would say, I think Jiri is going to make adjustments, and then I think he's going to take Pereira to the ground.
Woo!
And I think it's going to be hard for him. I think I'm going to go Jiri on this one. Even though I don't want Pereira to lose, I'm going to go against my heart, and I'm going to go with Jiri.
Because there's a thing, right? It's like when you see a mystical fighter like Pereira, right? A lot of guys don't get to fight him twice, and they can make adjustments. And look at Izzy. He fought him twice. He fought him 4 times, really.
He fought him 18 times. Made adjustments.
He made adjustments in that second fight. So it's like, can Jiri do that? I think he can.
I think Jiri can. I'm going to go with Jiri this time.
That's a good take.
Damn. And I'm going to go with that as well, just for the storyline that if Alex loses, he's like, what David said, I'll go to heavyweight. Stipe gets hurt, can't fight at MSG with John Jones. Fucking Alex steps in again at MSG, beats John Jones, retires.
So that'd be so crazy.
That'd be fucking
insane.
That'd be insanity.
I wonder what happens when he kicks John Jones' tiny, skinny little calves.
Oh, crap. Oh, dude, if that snaps.
John Jones is scary, though, man.
Yeah.
You better wrestle quick. All right. Finally announced the real match for the African champion. We got Israel Adesanya versus DDP at 305 in Perth, Australia.
Their storyline is very just weird. Like,
oh, you don't like it?
I think that when you look at that, they look like they're fighting like their ex-boyfriends or something. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't seem like there's any real beef.
Say N-word. Say it.
Yeah.
Say it.
Yeah, that was weird, dude.
I was like,
that was really weird. It's very cringy watching that whole.
Yeah, a little bit.
You think that's going to be in the promo?
That'd be hilarious, dude.
Just like the way they did Habib and Conor, they have the dolly. Are they going to use that as the main...
But it's also weird because it's like Izzy comes out, he's like, say the N-word, blah, 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 blah. Very corny and weird, right? And then Drickus comes out like, I'm the real African champ, when there's also people... And like the argument behind that is this. They go, well, do they still live in Africa? That's not really the point. You're talking about a guy who's Dutch, who basically came in and colonized Africa. There's a whole fucking story behind it. And, and people are digging deep into like his family. He's like, well, I heard his family helped the Africans. It's like, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, he rode an elephant.
Right?
Hey, we all know what we're talking about when we say Africans.
Yeah.
We all know.
We're not confused by it.
Yeah. We're not talking about white guys.
Yeah,
dude.
they're going into semantics and kind of like just doing the straw man thing. It's like, okay, listen, like we understand he's there. Okay, he's there.
He's been there for a while. His family's been there for a while. I understand.
Very prideful.
If I was born in America, right? Yeah. And I called myself a Native American.
I believe
I was born here.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm a Native American, aren't I?
Yeah. The simple test is you close your eyes and you picture, what does an African person look like?
Yeah. I picture Drickus.
I see like in a Speedo playing rugby.
Yeah, it's just like a stupid thing. And he's like, well, I'm saying that I was born. Yeah, but when you say the word African, it's a loaded thing. Like, why do we have to play stupid all the time?
And as a white guy, you don't want this heat on you, bro.
Yeah.
You don't want to make this stand of all things.
Or is that on us for taking our view of race as Americans? And black people in Africa are like, nah, that guy's African.
Yeah.
Could be.
But how do you say that to Francis Ngannou, the guy who, you know what I'm saying?
The accent even is like.
I think I'm from Africa. I think I am. Like, I think he's from Africa, dude. You hear the way that he speaks? What the fuck? Do it, Koopa.
Do it,
Koopa. He hit me in the face. I fell down. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's fucking African, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the biggest African of all.
Yeah, he's #1 African for sure. Him and Nelson Mandela.
They know we're ranking them.
Yeah.
That's a little weird, Gil.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe we shouldn't rank them, bud.
Yeah. Nelson Mandela's up there, dude.
Tyra, gay porn, Blender, and ranking Africans. This is the real.
We have a
journalism over
lot of clips to choose.
It's just like the comments are so fucking funny. They're like going back and like, what's a real African?
Okay.
It's just, hey, who the fuck cares?
Somebody put on the Reddit, it was early predictions of Izzy and DDP, and it said DDP via colonization. I was like, damn, dog. This is a fucking...
Talking about your country who had apartheid for the longest fucking time. What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, it's like, bro,
weird.
stay out the kitchen, my boy. Like, you don't want this kind of heat. Because then you get weird promos like this, and it's like, all right, well...
UFC's like, I guess we got to run with it. Dumbass shit.
And it's like, dude, say it. Say it.
I'm the real African champ.
Yeah, that's a lot of heat on you.
Yeah.
So who do you think? Early predictions. How do you think? This is a weird fight. Anytime DDP's involved, I don't know how to pick it.
Because he's so ugly when he fights.
Yeah.
That nobody can figure him out. It's just
Bull in a
weird.
china shop.
And he just takes shots to his dome 24/7, and he doesn't knock out.
Doesn't get hurt at all.
I give it to Israel Adesanya only because I feel like he's going to have the same heat and passion that he did against Pereira. He does not like losing.
Yeah.
Does.
Especially to this guy.
Exactly. The real African.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a problem. I think Izzy's going to come out a new fighter, and I think he's going to smoke his ass.
I hope so.
Do you think Izzy, like, for his like walkout, he comes out to Lion King and wears like full on African garb,
Lion King.
crown and shit?
No, he's going to do Coming to America, dude.
Or what if DDP does come to America?
That'd be sick.
She's your queen to be.
Yo, Izzy.
Walks out with
Watch this.
Arsenio. That'd be sick. That'd be tight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Izzy. I'm an Izzy apologist. I love him. Even when he loses, I love his comeback stories. My favorite stories are Izzy comeback stories.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I want Izzy
absolutely.
all day. Nick?
I got Izzy, man. Dude, looking at this picture of DDP's coach, DDP's coach looks like the guy from the Black Panther, the bad guy.
Oh
yeah.
my
Doesn't he look like
God.
that fucking guy?
And the dude's South African.
yeah, dude. And he's over here colonizing
Yep.
shit.
Yeah.
Hey, how
A little
about you
funny.
stop kissing your coach on the mouth, huh?
Yeah.
Unless you're gay. If you're not gay, stop appropriating.
Yeah,
dude.
claim it,
You
dude.
can't stop
Claim it.
appropriating, dude. Appropriating African culture, appropriating fucking gay
Gay
culture,
culture.
dude.
What's up?
No mouth kissing unless you're about that life.
He
man.
looks like he's biting his lip looking at Izzy right
yeah.
now.
Oh, yeah.
Which one is it, bud?
He's trying to colonize those lips.
Oh,
Steak
my
in there, huh?
Oh, man.
This is good.
That was a fun time. That was
Good
really
time,
fun.
man. That was a good time, guys. All right. So a lot of news around this weekend. We had Khamzat Chimaev was supposed to fight Robert Whittaker. And guess what? That fight is off. I don't know why Khamzat's out. Is it
He's sick.
Is it still COVID though?
Food
I don't
poisoning.
think- Yeah, it's food poisoning.
Yeah, it's food poisoning. He had I don't know what the fuck he ate, but dude, it's just not.
Let's list some of the things.
let's-
let's-
Probably crab cakes. I got a
Crab cakes?
serious case.
Undercooked crab
Yeah,
cakes.
dude.
brother. I had pork for first time, brother. Nobody told me bacon is pork, brother.
Haram.
Nobody told me bacon.
Pork.
I had BLT
Brother.
3 times, brother.
Brother,
BLT very good.
Good for a weight cut, bro.
Why would Allah say no to pork when bacon exists?
How sad is this? I feel
Wasn't
like
turkey bacon. Bro. They said it was turkey bacon, bro.
You have to give me something.
The something kills me, bro. Oh my god.
check out this photo of emo Khamzat just on a tractor looking out into the distance.
Damn, I didn't know it was food poisoning.
Yeah, food poisoning, man.
I thought it was just like, because remember he was fucked up for. He's gotten sick a lot of times.
Do
He's
you
pulled
pull out for food poisoning? I'm usually good after like 48 hours.
Not when you're trying to make weight. That's a whole
That's
different
true.
thing. Food poisoning fucks me up for like a couple of days, dude. Like I'm out
This one got the Superman colors going, dude. Clark Kent straight up. Red and blue.
USA,
on the
baby.
tractor and shit. Come on,
This is very
very Smallville, dude.
Yeah, very small.
Smallville.
Somebody save me, brother.
Shut the fuck up.
What's the song for that show?
Yeah.
Say
Somebody save me, brother.
Man, what a bummer. I feel like this guy can't catch a break. And it's like, he does everything right. He wins his fights. He talks shit. He builds it up, and then
something tells me that he's too crazy to be reliable for main events sometimes.
Yeah.
that's
Because how many main events has he
lost weight that one time.
Yeah,
right?
like it's just really hard to. I don't know. Maybe he's really going through some health issues, but I thought that was the narrative I had coming into this. I was like, oh, dude, he's just a sick boy. He trains really hard.
Sick
boy. He has a weak immune system because he trains so hard. But now it's like, dude, food poisoning. That sucks.
I feel like he's the person that doesn't believe in fight science and health. So he just goes balls to the wall every fucking time. There's no such thing as recovery. They're not checking his blood, his fucking, I don't know, whatever, health people do to figure out what your optimal level of training is.
Yeah.
Doesn't believe
He's
in
like,
any of
brother,
that shit.
I don't sleep, brother.
Yeah.
Why would I sleep, brother?
Yeah, okay. I don't need sleep or nothing.
Or something.
Or something, nothing.
Or something.
Something or nothing. He just doesn't do that part, right?
Yeah.
Well, he seems very old-fashioned. The way that he spars, that he trains, is just so fucking intense.
Balls to the wall.
Yeah, and I think it's just not smart for him now, right? And you look at somebody like Henry Cejudo, he does like the science stuff or whatever. It really helped him out in his later part of his career.
Yeah.
So I think that would probably be the thing that he needs the most. Because he can't keep pulling out like this, even though it's not his fault.
Yeah.
Right? Like it sucks. It absolutely sucks. People are shitting on him in the comments saying that, he keeps pulling out. Well, he's sick. All right?
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
You fucking make weight then, asshole. You
Yeah.
fight Robert Whittaker then. You fucking jerks.
Yeah, you jerk offs. But then, Whittaker, what a fucking gangster. Number one, he was preparing for a fight for a very complete different fighter. Aliskerov hasn't lost since that Khamzat fight.
Dude,
The uppercut of
Ikram is very good.
He's very good.
He's super. I think this is a tougher matchup for him.
He's
honestly.
gigantic, too.
Dude, because he's a little more polished, and I just feel like I think when Khamzat fought Ikram, he was the only fighter he couldn't take down,
Yeah.
and at his whole fight career. So this dude's takedown defense. He's from Dagestan. He trains with Habib's guys. He comes from that same cloth. So like, he's a legit threat, and he's another one of those guys that he can't get fights.
Yeah.
So this is a big breakout fight for him against an old vet, and I don't want to say old, but a veteran in Whittaker. So
That's
like,
why I love Whittaker, dude. Oh,
But this is the fight you guys were
this
talking
is an
about.
amazing fight, too. It was toe to toe.
and what's the name got a great jab. And Ikram is a lot more polished now.
Yeah.
he's a Sambo world champ. He's got all the titles in Sambo. So like his skill set translates very well for MMA.
And I'm sure this loss really kind of changed the trajectory of his career.
Oh,
my
Dude, that was so crazy.
that was
Why does it look like a fucking cartoon?
Yeah, brother.
Oh, why
That's
did
how
you
you gotta sell the KO.
that was so unnecessary.
That was not,
Dude, that's a bad ref. If
Bro,
Herb was there,
what is that?
if Herb was there, then maybe that extra shot wouldn't have gone in.
bro.
Dude.
What is that?
My boy was from outside the cage, dog.
Yo, that shit was such an unnecessary second attack. He was pretty
That
much,
was like Dan Hendo.
yeah.
Oh,
Hendo
my
Bisping.
Yep.
Damn. But he gets his shot at Whittaker.
Whittaker.
This is a really
And I was rewatching some of Ikram's fights. His last one was against Worley Alves, and he just fucking toasted him, bro.
I wasn't even close.
Toasted him, and
Yeah.
he just looks so sharp.
That's right.
It's a big step up in competition, obviously with Rob. But I would put a nice little bet on Ikram, dude.
And you know what? I don't ever go against Robert Whittaker, dude. Ever.
Ever.
Though this one I might have to. No, I'm kidding.
No, I was gonna say changing of the guard, kind of. No.
Dude,
well, this whole
absolutely.
card feels like the changing of the guard. This
Yeah.
whole fucking fight. I am always going to go Robert Whittaker. Don't ask me why. I go with my heart, dude. I go with my heart, and it's always Robert Whittaker. I don't know why per se. Here's the other thing too. This is the hard part, right? I haven't seen enough of Ikram in his recent fights to know what he's fully capable of. So this is why it's weird, right?
Hard.
It's
Hard
just
fight to
hard.
pick.
We haven't seen enough of him. If you could go back to his other fights, it's fine. But obviously, he's a different fighter now.
Yeah.
So who knows? I'm gonna go with Robert.
Yeah, I feel like you even talking about Ikram is like you got to choose Ikram, right? This guy is like
I'm
the
picking
next-
Ikram, dude.
This is like the next coming of 185
For
champ.
plus 125, I'm gonna throw this guy in a parlay. I'm gonna bet on Ikram.
Oh, so you're doing for bets wise. You're choosing.
Yeah,
I
just
get it.
because it's like, okay, I could definitely see Robert Whittaker being able to piece him up, right? Stopping a couple takedowns, piecing him up. But I know Ikram was supposed to fight on this card as well, too. I think he was like a co-main. I think they had to take maybe I'm
Oh,
all my
is he
facts-
also doing gay porn too, Nick?
No, brother. He doesn't do this, brother. But
Never.
I could be wrong. I've been getting all my facts wrong. but I think he was fighting on this fight card. So he is prepared. He's ready to go. He was in fight camp. So I think style-wise, I could see Ikram using a lot of takedowns, mixing it up, and just giving Robert Whittaker a lot to think about, which opens up the boxing for him. But I know Robert Whittaker's takedown D is prepared. He's prepared for Khamzat. He knows that pace, so he's probably in really good shape, really good conditioning. And when you fight a guy like Khamzat, who's really, really scary, you know your prep is going to be next level. And Rob is probably taking it to that level.
So,
but
oh my God, just pick it already.
Ikram.
Done. And because all your facts are wrong, I'm going Bobby Knuckles, baby.
Wow, dude.
We got Sergey.
I got Sergey, dude.
Versus Alexander Volkov. I'm going to go with Sergey because he's just faster and just as powerful.
How fucking dare you?
Oh, you go to Volkov.
I'm going to go to Volkov only because of how he's looked in his recent fights. He's a little more sharp, a lot more polished, and he's just a little more selective with his power shots now.
Oh, that's right. I remember these fights.
Yeah.
He's been finishing, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like Volkov has this new thing about him now where, number one, he's utilizing his front kicks really fucking well.
The teeps are crazy.
And I think that
He has the longest legs in the UFC.
Yep. I think
Is that a fact?
Yep.
if he continues to do what he does, I think Sergey is going to get teeped in the gut a lot, and he's not going to allow him to close that distance as well. So I'm going to...
Hey, pull up a picture of Sergey's abs. Can you... You think he's going to be able to handle that? Those front kicks? I think he's going to walk through those fucking things.
Yeah, but look at his hip.
You know, dude, looks aren't everything, okay?
I just want us to zoom in on some guy's abs for the show.
To be honest with you, I had no idea he had abs.
I thought he was fatter for some reason.
Yeah, I thought he had like a belly on him.
I had no idea. He...
This fool's arms are long as shit.
He's a big
Look
motherfucker.
at that smile, though.
He's scary.
You're not going to tape me.
No upper lip, dog.
No upper lip.
Hey, Jeremiah, please come kiss me, please.
Please.
Yeah, please kiss me.
Yes.
Nothing there to kiss, brother.
I'm going to go Pavlovich.
Oh, he beat Curtis Blades. That's no joke.
He's beaten a lot of good guys. The only guy he lost to was fucking Aspinall.
The future?
Yeah. And Aspinall, they were trading. They were throwing some bombs. He's beating everybody first round KO.
Damn, that's wild. Look at this.
I think I see an overhand in the near future.
I see Volkov just changing the tide, man. And now you guys have convinced me to go the other way.
This guy had ass.
No, but when you brought up Volkov and his kind of new game and those front kicks, I was like,
Keeps the distance, huh?
yeah, that is going to be a big factor.
I think his jiu-jitsu's underrated, too.
He's got to slow him down early. You know, he can't let him get off early because Sergey is a heavy, fast starter. And who knows what happens after the second round, after the first round.
Yeah.
Volkov, don't embarrass me, dude. Just fucking get out there and knock him out and be the number 3 contender of the world.
These matchups have been really good.
Yeah.
Like since the past recent fight cards, even on the co-mains, I mean the undercards, really good matchups.
I like it. I'm going to say this is going to be a reincarnation of Travis Brown and Stefan Struve.
Who's Stefan Struve?
The tall one.
Okay.
Volkov.
The tall one.
The guy who's going to fall at the kick.
All right,
The one that
Kevin
never uses a jab.
Gastelum and our boy Daniel Rodriguez. This is a fun fight of two dudes that just like to grind it out and get into wars.
Look at that old photo of Kelvin Gastelum, dude. Give him the new thin version of him, please.
No, he's got that Sergey body, abs, but also hips.
His 170 frame looks good. He's been having like these moments where he looks good and then he doesn't.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what to think about him when he fights. Like he seems like he still has everything there to become, I don't know, a world champ, but you know, to be very competitive. But then he just like drops the ball. Like I don't know what's gonna happen. And also Daniel Rodriguez has been kind of going through some shit too. He's been out for fights for a long time because of this. Was it tainted supplement thing?
Austrian or something.
Yeah, so I don't really know. This is kind of up in the air for me.
I think I got D-Rod, man. I'm going to go with the hot hand.
Yeah, he fucking hits hard, dude.
Yeah, but I feel like D-Rod, he's really dangerous. And he's 6'1", but he's the big underdog.
Dude, Gastelum got bullied by what's his face? Sean Brady, was it?
Yeah.
Ugh, that was not. Sean Brady made it look easy.
Yeah. Like on paper, Kelvin Gastelum should beat D-Rod, but I'm going to go D-Rod.
I gotta go Gastelum.
I think D-Rod can get the upset.
I'll go Gastelum.
You gotta go Gastelum, man. This guy's been there since the Ultimate Fighter, dude. Featherweight bout. We got Muhammad Naimov versus Felipe Lima. Let's go.
Tajikistan?
Tajikistan.
Click on his record.
Tajikistan?
Look on his record.
Made up.
6-2.
Oh, he beat Nathaniel. Okay, this is the guy.
He's good, huh?
This guy beat Nathaniel Wood. I've seen him fight. He's legit. I'm going to go Muhammad.
I'm just going with any stand, dude.
Any stand, any guy named Muhammad, I'm probably going to bet on you, brother. My brother. The next one, Johnny Walker, Volkan Ozdemir.
What happened to Ozdemir? Where was he this whole time?
He's been fighting.
Has he?
Yeah.
Been punching people in the face.
Oh, he beat
Anthony Smith. Look-alike. That was 2023 September, dude. It's almost a year ago.
This is a toss-up because Johnny Walker, you never know what he's going to do.
I'm going to go Johnny Walker because Ozdemir, I feel like, is in the later part of his career. I think he's later 30s. He's been in a lot of wars. So I'm going to go Walker just for speed and youth.
Damn, these are kind of all up in the air for me, too.
These are all 50-50 fights. Look at the odds, though, you know?
I'm going to go with Johnny Walker.
Okay, go to the featured prelim.
Boom.
Shara, the Bullet.
The one-eyed pirate.
He's fighting this guy named Jolton.
Lutterback.
Oh,
this
so
dude,
AI,
this guy,
an AI person?
Bro, this guy has fought, like, he's like 38 and like 7 or something like that.
What the fuck?
He's fought karate combat. He fought against DDP. He's like a vet.
So
dude.
striker
guy. But he's got good wrestling, too. So I could see Joelton. I don't know how to say that name, dude. Jesus.
Try your best.
Joelton Lutterback. I could see him taking down Shara because his ground game is a little funny.
Yeah. Non-existent almost.
Yeah. So hopefully he made some adjustments because
Jolton fought DDP.
Yeah, he fought DDP, lost to DDP.
Let's see some of this guy. See if he's good as Nick says he is.
He's a good striker.
He's top heavy, huh?
He has a vet. He's a vet, so he has a lot more MMA fights under his belt.
Little Gastelum body there, huh?
I was gonna say skinny leg.
Kind of looks like
big
Vicente Luque and Gastelum had.
Yeah.
I think Shara is definitely the favorite.
Shara just kicks so fast.
And he's so dynamic. You know?
I haven't seen anybody kick that fast before. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah, this guy is a vet.
Oh, he's a glory guy.
He punches with his chin up. I don't know if I like that.
Ooh.
Gilbert Gallant style, baby.
I'm going to have to go with the Bullet. I think the Bullet's going to catch him.
Shara Bullet.
Yeah, I'll go Shara.
Yeah, I'm going with Shara.
Ooh.
Nazarat.
Jared Gordon. Oh,
I'm going to go Nazarat.
Yeah, I'm going to go Nazarat on this one.
Nazarat all day.
Do they always put Kelvin Gastelum and Nazarat on the same fight card, I feel like?
Same guy.
They
look
always like twins.
And then Renat. Okay, so this guy, Gilbert, won't stop talking about Craig Jones. Craig Jones competed against Renat in a karate combat match.
Yeah.
And he subbed him twice because remember the first time he went out.
So funny.
And he tapped, and then he had to do it again because the ref didn't see it. So this guy is a serious grappler. And I think he's going to beat Nicholas Dalby.
He will beat Nicholas Dalby. Next fight. This guy's been in the UFC forever.
Young.
He's been in here since like Fuel Days, which is crazy to me.
I had a taxi driver in Pusan that looked like this guy.
That was him.
Mr. Perfect.
That was Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect.
He was supposed to be a star, dude. They were putting this because he trained with Korean Zombie, I believe, from that camp, ATT Korea.
I mean, look, he's not doing too bad, though.
I'm gonna
Stan?
But then this guy again, Tajikistan. I don't even know this country, so I got to go for him.
This fool looks like he sells peanuts on the streets. This guy look crazy, dog.
He's a street vendor.
Hey, you like watches? I got peanuts.
Yeah.
Or he's the guy with the
bag
ice cream.
of hot peanuts.
He's the guy with the ice cream that keeps playing away from you.
Give me my fucking ice cream, man.
Ooh.
Chung Ho Lee.
Never go against Korea, though. Come on now.
Dude,
China versus Korea.
I like
Korea
this.
never lose against a dirty Chinese, okay?
What about Xiao Long, dude?
Xiaolong.
But what about
nuts.
Turtle? Turtle Asians are strong, man.
Look at his neck, bro. Look at his trap.
That's a turtle right there.
Look at that big old head, bro. Kind of looks like Bart.
Kind of a little bit, dude.
Kind of looks like Bart, dude.
Korea never lose, dude. China's always lose.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun fight card.
Yeah. All right.
Saudi.
Those are our picks, everyone. Really quick, we didn't mention this, but Jamal Hill out and what's his name in Anthony Smith versus Carlos Ulberg.
Oh, that's right.
What do you like?
dude.
Do you like old school for that, David? I know you're an OG guy.
Dude, I don't know. Ulberg. I don't. If Anthony didn't have time to prep for him, I'm gonna have to go Ulberg.
Yeah.
Ulberg?
Because I could see Anthony Smith taking him
down?
He could potentially because his ground game is very good.
Yeah. Apparently. Apparently.
Dude, you don't do grappling. This guy's like I didn't realize. I went back at his record. So
like
for the
all
UFC Fight Pass, he was like the captain for the UFC team Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu quintet, where they face like Strike Force.
Nah, he's known to be a grappler. So it's like I could see him if I'm fighting Carlos Ulberg and I have Anthony Smith's skill set,
His BJJ skill set, yeah.
I'm gonna try to put him against the cage and take him down.
Yeah.
Will I achieve that? I don't know.
I think Ulberg's gonna catch him before he does that shit.
Ulberg is a strong guy, but
Check left.
But Anthony Smith is very resilient, so he could open up into some grappling exchanges.
And I like Anthony Smith, so I might just have to go with. I'm gonna have to go with Ulberg. I just don't think I think veterans need a little more time.
Yeah.
to kind of game
Prep,
for the stuff that they kind of
Might be a tough weight cut too.
Exactly. So like their youth, once it goes away, they have to do other things to kind of, you know, the youth part is like the cheat code.
Yeah.
Gives you a better chin. You're just a lot more resilient. I think
you're hungrier.
Exactly. So I think an OG needs a little more time. If he had a full camp, I would probably pick Anthony Smith.
Yeah. Because it is like, what, next week?
Yeah.
It's next week, dude. Next Saturday.
Next fucking week. It got announced early this week, so.
Yeah.
And then last one, quick picks for you guys. Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopes.
Bro,
Dude,
I got Diego Lopez, bro.
Diego Lopez.
He's the fucking
Over
truth.
Brian Ortega, though?
Bro, he's a
Are we
big
forgetting
featherweight. He's a big featherweight. And arguably, dude, Diego Lopez's ground game is a little nastier than Brian Ortega's.
Really?
I don't want to say that, but I think
You said it, so now I have to clip it.
Yeah, like I think Diego Lopez, like he has more firepower. Like he's the scarier guy on the ground.
Yeah, but
he's a lot more offensive.
Yeah, that's the real
I like the tattoo and I like the hair, brother. I like the hair that's like this.
I'm going with them sweet ass eyes, Brian Ortega.
Let's go.
I choose fights by who I want to kiss first.
Yeah,
Brian Ortega,
come on,
baby.
dog.
Blue-eyed
Ortega,
Latino.
dude.
Let's go.
Hey, that's why I picked Tatsuro Taira. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
Seeing his early work.
And I just wanted to finish off with Armin Srukin's Instagram page. He's been he's getting a glow up, huh? He used to be like just him training, but now he's got like
He got some money now.
horse. Like, come on, David, you want to kiss this guy?
He's chopping wood.
Look at this.
Wait, go back to that
Next
video.
Lamborghini.
Why'd you change it?
Why'd you change it? So you can see the alligator he choked out.
Dude. You know, I will. What the fuck is going on?
Bro, everyone's going full USA, full America. Like even this photo you choose to freeze
You know
on.
what's
look
so
at that.
crazy too? It's like every time I look at somebody at this level of fitness, I'm like, what does it take to look like that? That is so hard.
A lifetime of training.
For real. Because like, you know,
Dedication.
because you'll see people
Look at
who work out all the time and they don't get anywhere like this, right?
I feel like he should have a bigger axe. I feel like the axe is comically too small for him.
This
that
is
piece
awesome.
of wood's a little small.
How is he? Tall? What? 5'5"?
Probably like 5'5",
That's actually a
Nah,
donkey.
no way. He 5'5", dude.
bro, and he's wearing.
That does look like
Armin.
a small horse.
Yeah,
wearing
that's a tiny
fireman
little horse,
pants.
dude.
It's a pony. But yeah, Armin, man, he's getting into his superstar phase where he gets that belt. This guy is set to, was he Armenian and also what, Georgian?
He has a little bit of a Ilia
Russian.
Topuria vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Topuria. I put this in the show notes. He made a post about like he was like thanking, I don't know, like a gratitude post or something.
Okay.
I don't know. And he just thanks himself the whole time. He's like, I thank myself for all the strength that I've given myself.
Wow.
And it's pretty interesting. And people were kind of clowning
Is
on
it?
him about it. Everything happened because of me. I
40
want to thank myself for the times I've respected myself, loved myself, forgiven myself. Long live the matador that lives inside of me. I will always be proud and with a smile on my face, remembering all that I've accomplished.
You want to talk about some gay porn? That's gay porn right there. For the amount of times he sucked himself off.
Oh my God. I mean, this guy's another superstar. Look, all these dudes, these like Europeans, man, they're doing all these cool videos of them just living
I would
life.
never let somebody cut my hair on a boat. Are you fucking insane?
Yeah.
That's the worst place to get a haircut.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
He's training in a cave. This is sick. These guys get it, man. I don't care. I like the promos.
Max Holloway is going to knock this fool out.
Woo!
I think once you fall in love with this type of shit, you fucking up.
See, as a fighter,
distraction. I see
Yeah.
what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you kind of go, you can't buy into your hype too much.
Mm-hmm.
But was he doing this the whole time as a Spaniard? Just like,
Dude, he punched the mid off his fucking hand though. Take it back.
Jesus Christ, dude. His hands are amazing.
His hands are so good, dude. He's so good. Maybe we should start thanking ourselves more. Maybe we should love ourselves a little bit more.
should we start doing?
Because as Asians, we don't do this, brother.
That's true.
I will say this.
We
though,
hate ourselves too much.
Sometimes, dude, you just have to be a little narcissistic to be successful.
I think
True.
we do.
Yeah.
Maybe we were getting this all wrong.
I didn't even know, too, that that's actually one of the biggest common things that people have who are highly successful people is actually narcissism.
You gotta have a little bit.
Yeah, you just got to believe your shit don't stink.
Kobe.
Kobe, right there, dude. High-level narcissist. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's like, this is what they fucking do. See, we gotta care about ourselves a little more.
Yeah,
huh?
maybe we should love ourselves more. Maybe that's what we do the rest of 2024.
Or
is
just
we
be
really-
narcissistic. That's fine too.
Yeah, we could just talk about ourselves all the time.
All right, weight loss bet starts now, dude.
Let's go.
For the 18th time. Let's go.
Nah, we got to really do it.
Let's do
All
it.
right, we're gonna do it on the podcast right now.
Yeah.
What's the
Say-
bets?
Say the money. The money's got to be involved.
Okay, so
We have to get to 5% body fat in 2 weeks. David, Nick's like, check out my program. These guys not eating. We're all just like,
it's just fasting all the time.
I was.
What would your goal, like weight loss, be? Like, what's a goal?
How much do you weigh right now?
210.
Okay.
I want to be 180. So bad.
180.
That's so
What about
hard.
you? What's your weight right now?
Me, I'm like 222 right now.
222. What's your goal for yourself?
Mine would probably 190.
Oh shit. Okay.
This was kind of similar.
Yeah. So let's just start.
But
cutting
what's the
weight,
bet?
boys.
And then yours, you got to gain 10 pounds, brother.
I don't know what you don't have a weight loss goal though. You probably
No,
have.
I have to make weight for a tournament. I'm gonna compete.
How about this? How about you finish your fucking website and get some more clients?
Whoa, dude.
Check out
Still
NTE
haven't done
Training.
your website yet?
My website's done.
The new
What
one.
are you
Let's
talking
go.
about, dude?
That's your challenge.
What are you
get,
talking about,
You have to
brother?
make 6 figures in sales.
I might stab you in the neck right now, boy.
Strong, dude. What does NTE stand for?
I can't think of anything. So it's Nick the Ear.
Ah, that's what. Duh, David.
But see how your energy dipped down? We were just talking about.
I gotta love
hype yourself
myself.
up.
Yeah, you know what it stands for? Nick the Ear, man.
You need to have the confidence of kids with Down syndrome, man. There was this video that I saw.
I study
the
those
other day.
videos.
Dude, there's
They're
a video
quite
I saw
confident.
that had me dying laughing. There's
What?
somebody wrote on this kid with the Downsies. Fucking amazing kid, by the way. BLM, and he put the fist sign. He goes, "My name is not Blim." and he's so bad. He's so, stop calling me Blim. It's like, no.
My name is Hank. Stop calling me Blue.
That shit cracked me up, dude. I fucking love these guys, man.
Have you guys seen that clip of Theo Vaughn with those 2 dudes with Down syndrome?
Yes.
Cooking chicken? And
I
they're like,
love that channel.
it's like, do you know Asian people? And they're like, no.
Nope.
One of them's Asian, right? He's like,
Cooking, it's like Cooking Down Under or Cooking with Down.
It's like Australian.
Yeah, Cooking Down Under,
That's
something
so
like
funny.
that. It's one of the best cooking
so
shows ever.
Sweet. I love it. Well, guys, that's our show. Make sure you love yourself. Give Armin a follow and let him know how much you love his videos.
Sarukian.
Tell him that the Casual sent you. Tell him David So sent you.
Whoop,
And also, why don't you guys all just leave a comment and Raul Rosas Jr.'s thing and say, David So just wants to meet you, dude. He just wants
Make
to
it happen.
Yeah, man. I thought
Bury the
in my
hatchet.
mind-
bury the hatchet.
Well, because he's young, I thought he's used to roasting. You know what I mean?
Gen Z's not, are they?
I don't know.
I don't think they
I don't know.
Is he Gen Z? He might be from a different
Hey,
generation.
Hey,
entirely.
Rojas, I like you a lot, dude. Wait, Rosas.
Nope.
Rojas?
We don't know which one it is.
edit that. Put it the real
We
way.
don't know which one it
Hey,
is.
hey, you my bloodfish, bro.
Whoa, whoa.
You my bloodfish, man.
He used to say that to me, but not anymore. I got take it. I got replaced.
Yeah, you got replaced, dude. You're a real fighter.
All right, guys, we love you. Make sure you like, subscribe. We got some really exciting stuff and some more guests. Hopefully, we're going to pull next month. So stay tuned. Peace.
Thanks for watching.